Good morning to dear students. Welcome to today's St. Anthony's classes. In yesterday, we have solved many basic formula in differentiation. We have proved that equations and formulas. And today we will list down those formulas so that when you will see my videos many times, the formulas will be stuck into your brain and there is no need to by heart also. So as we have done in earlier algebra and all, the videos you were watching continuously and you could remember the formula easily during the time of examination also. So the same thing we will follow for the subject topic of differentiation also. And those who are watching my video in YouTube and all, I request you also to do the same thing that may help you to remember this formula. So let us start. And those who are watching my video, if you find it is useful to you, you can subscribe my channel so that you can have more solved questions in differentiation if you find it beneficial. Thank you. Okay, students, the first one that we have done is differentiation dy by dx. This is the most important one of x raised to n that we have proved that as per this answer also. So this is coming as n x raised to n minus 1. It means that if you replace n divided by 3, then what will happen? The answer will be 3x raised to 3 minus 1. That is 3x raised to 2. That will be the answer. Okay, so the next formula that we have done is dy by dx of e raised to x is equal to e raised to x. So differentiation of e raised to x is nothing, same as e raised to x only. Now let us see differentiation of dy by dx of a raised to x. What is the answer? Can you say? Abhijit Patil? The answer is a raised to x log a to base e. A raised to x, thank you, a raised to x log a to base e. Now the fourth one is we have done is log x dy by dx of log x. What is it? It is nothing, it is just 1 by x. Log x differentiation is 1 by x. Now we will come to the circular functions like sin x, cos x and all. So differentiation of sin x dy by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. When we will differentiate sin x, then answer is cos x. So 5 formulae we have done here, we have listed here. One is differentiation of x raised to n is equal to nx raised to n minus 1. So whenever any unit or any variable with the power and all, you have to differentiate that time. Remember that this should come like this, nx raised to n minus 1. And differentiation of e raised to x is e raised to x only. You can just, even in differentiation also, nothing is not happening to e raised to x. When the power becomes a complex number and all, like x square plus 2x plus 3x and all, then that will be different. But if it is e raised to x, then e raised to x only. Something else also will be added that we will discuss in our coming successive classes also. And differentiation of a raised to x is a raised to x log a to base e. See, base 10 is also there. So here you have to remember that base is E. And the differentiation of log x is equal to 1 by x. And the differentiation of sin x is cos x. Okay, now we will do the sixth one. Sixth one is differentiation of sin x we have done. Let us do the cos x now. dy by dx of cos x equal to minus sin x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x, but differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Now we will do differentiation of tan x. Differentiation of tan x. Can you say what is the differentiation of tan x? Okay, thank you. Secant square x. Differentiation of tan x is sec square x. And now 8. Tan we will discuss definitely. The cot tan x will come. It means we simply say cot x. dy by dx of cot x. Cot tan x we are saying as cot x only here is equal to minus cosecant square x minus cosecant square x. So differentiation of sin x equal to cos x, differentiation of cos x is equal to minus sin x, and differentiation of tan x is equal to sec square x, and differentiation of cot x is equal to minus cosecant square x. Ninth one we are considering dy by dx of sec square x. dy by dx of secant x. What will be it? Can you say? Okay, sec x plus sec x plus, it is not a plus, it is secant x tan x. It is secant x tan x. So dy by dx of secant x is equal to secant x tan x. dy by dx of cosec is equal to, here it will come minus sign. So minus cosec x cot x. dy by dx of cosec x is equal to minus cos x cot x. Now 11th is differentiation of inverse functions we are coming now. So up to here, let me do one revision. dy by dx of sin x equal to cos x, dy by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x, dy by dx of tan x equal to sec square x, and dy by dx of cot x is equal to minus cos sec square x, and dy by dx of sec x is equal to sec x tan x, and dy by dx of cosec is equal to minus cos x tan x. Now let us come to the inverse function. First we will start with the sin inverse x. So dy by dx of sin inverse x, that is equal to sin inverse x 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. See, in our differentiation, while you do for higher differentiation level and all, sin inverse x will come. So if you know the formula, you can just replace sine inverse by 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Now cos inverse we have taken. Now we will take sine inverse we have taken. Now we will take cos inverse. dy by dx of cos inverse x. Here sine inverse x is 1 by square root of 1 minus x square, and cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. See the difference between sine inverse x and cos inverse x. Sine inverse x is equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus x square, and cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. And sine x equal to cos x, and cos x is equal to minus sine x. So the same formula, same thing you remember here. Sine x was cos x only, but when you go to cos x, then it become minus. Same way, here sine inverse x is equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. When you go for cos, then the plus 1 become minus 1. That is the only difference here. Now, dy by dx of tan inverse x. Now, let us come to dy by dx of tan inverse x. This is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus x square. 1 divided by 1 plus x square. 1 upon 1 by x square. Now differentiation of cot inverse x. Cot means cot tan x, cotangent inverse x. So here also the difference is there it is my 1 by 1 plus x square. Here it will become minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. Okay, so we have discussed here differentiation of sine x, sine inverse x, 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Differentiation of cos inverse x is minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Tan inverse x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. Cot inverse x is equal to minus 1 by 1 plus x square. Now, then we will consider sec inverse x. dy by dx of sec inverse x. What is it? This is equal to 1 divided by x into square root of x square minus 1. 1 divided by x into 1 divided by x into square root of x square minus 1. Okay. Dx of cos x inverse x. Cosecant inverse x. Here, sec inverse x is equal to 1 divided by x into square root of x square minus 1. When it will become cosecant, then what you have to do? Instead of plus 1, you have to just make it minus 1. That is the only difference. So this will become minus 1 x into square root of x square minus 1. Now let us come to the hyperbola function. Hyperbolic functions we will come. Okay, the circular functions is over now. Now we will come to the hyperbola. So let us once again see what is sine inverse x. Sine inverse x is equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Cos inverse x is equal to 1 minus 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. And tan inverse x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. And cot inverse x is equal to then minus 1 by 1 plus x square. And sec inverse x is equal to 1 by x into square root of x square minus 1. And cosecant inverse x is equal to minus 1 divided by x into square root of x square minus 1. Okay. Now we are coming to hyperbolic function, which is denoted with the help of the h. (16) dy by dx of sin hx dy by dx of sin hx is equal to cos hx, no difference. Just like that circular function, sin x was cos x, and here also sin hx is equal to cos hx. And next 17 dy by dx of cos hx is equal to minus sin hx. And the next one that we have studied is tan hx. What was it? Sec h square x. And dy by dx of cot hx. These are similar that of the circular section formula. Circular functions, what we have done, the same thing that only it is coming here also. Minus cos h square x. Now dy by dx of sin h inverse x is equal to 1 divided by square root of 1 plus x square. So differentiation of sin hx is equal to cos hx. Cos hx is equal to minus sin hx. And tan hx is equal to sec square hx. And cot hx is equal to minus cos sec h square x. And sin inverse h is 1 by square root of 1 plus x square. Now dy by dx of cos h inverse x. Cos h inverse x, we have to get 1 by square root of, here it is coming as x square minus 1. In sine, we got square root of 1 plus x square. Here we got x square root of x square minus 1. See, note that difference. Now dy by dx tan h inverse x. One by 1 minus x square. In normal function, it was 1 by 1 plus x square. Here, 1 by 1 minus x square. Some similarities is there. So you please note down the similarities. Dy by dx of cot inverse, cot h inverse. Equal to 1 divided by, here it was 1 minus x square. Here it will become minus 1 x square minus 1. Now dy by dx means differentiation of sec h inverse x. That will come as minus 1 square root of x into 1 minus x square, and differentiation of cos secant h inverse x is equal to minus 1 x into 1 plus x square. So we have already done this, all this formula. Then also I request all of you, please watch or view my videos many times, and as we have done in last time, same way you can remember this formula without much difficulty. If you could do that also, at least see my video 5 to 6 times and make thorough these equations. And thank you for those who are attending my lecture in other medias also. Thank you. And thank you, students. We will continue our sessions in next class.